Hello everybody, my name is Periwinkle, and today I'm doing this really pretty anti-Valentine's Day look for Valentine's Day. You know, if you're single or you just want to go a little darker for Valentine's Day, I would suggest this. I was inspired to do this by NikkieTutorials. Let's get right into the video. So I'm starting by applying moisturizer to my face. This is Curel. It's a really simple lotion, and this is just to prevent lines on my makeup and just kind of, you know, smooth it all out. Now I'm taking this Pro Balm Pore Minimizer. I know it looks like the Professional Primer, but it's not. It's a Pore Minimizer, so I'm just putting that on because, Lord, everyone knows about my pores. They're bigger than the Great Wall of China. Now I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's honestly one of the best ones I've ever seen. It's really nice. I like it. And it also helps, it's got that green stuff in it that helps take away redness, and since I have hyperpigmentation, it really helps. Now I'm taking these two Ulta concealers. One is in the color correcting green, which I'm just going to place all over my face. It's kind of going to look like a travel print. And then I'm just putting the regular, you know, skin tone one in my problem areas, like under my eyes and the crevices of my nose and under my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to blend out my concealer with a damp beauty blender. So now I'm taking this Outlast foundation. I think it's from CoverGirl, and it's in the lightest shade because I'm pale. What did I just do? Oh, I'm blending it out with a damp beauty blender. Yeah, it's hard being a YouTuber because you don't know what you meant to say. Yeah, you get it, you get it. So I'm just putting that on my hand, and then I'm taking a damp beauty blender and putting it all over my face. I don't honestly recommend this foundation. I did have, like, I forgot what it was called, I think the True Match, but this foundation is so pretty. I've never had so many compliments on my foundation before. Like, seriously, the first day I wore it, 5 people said, "Your foundation looks cute," and I was like, wow. And amazing coverage. I barely used any product. It's just amazing, trust me. So now I'm taking this Ready Set Gorgeous concealer by CoverGirl, and I'm putting it under my eyes, in the crevices of my nose, and under my eyebrows, and then I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm taking this color correcting palette from e.l.f. I'm using this Ulta brush, and I'm going to be placing these all over my face. I'm using the green one in places where I still have redness peeking through my foundation. I'm using the skin colored one to set my concealer. I'm putting the blue one where I usually put my highlight because the blue one brightens, and I'm putting the red one on my cheeks as a little bit of blush. Now I'm taking this Physicians Formula bronzer and this brush, and I'm just going to be using that to both contour and kind of bronze up my face. Now I'm going in with a smaller brush to both contour my nose and put a little bit of contour powder under my lip to make my lips appear a bit more big. Now I'm taking this Wet n Wild highlighting palette, and I'm using the darkest shade, or the one to the far right, and I'm just going to put that you know, in basic places. I'm going to go in with another highlight to kind of make it shine brighter, but you know, this is just my, you know, the basic places you would put your highlight. Now I'm going in with this Ulta color extravaganza thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like an Ulta palette with both a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. And I'm going in with the bronzer at first to deepen my contour. Now I'm going in with the highlight from that palette, and I'm just going to use that to really make my highlight pop. I'm going to take the small brush that I used to contour. I'm using the other head of it to also highlight the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow for this one. Now I'm taking this powder. I think it's also the True Match. Yes, I've gone back to the True Match for the powder foundation. But I'm going to place this all over my face. It's going to help blend out my contour, as well as kind of make my nose look a little more natural instead of, you know, that rigid contour line. It's just going to really help, you know, my face blend out. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. translucent powder in the color yellow. It looks neon green. I couldn't find the white translucent powder, but I'm just going to be using this to bake, and I'm going to be using a dry beauty blender, and I'm going to place this under my eyes, under my contour, in places that I really do not want to move throughout the night. Now I'm taking this Ulta eyeshadow primer in the color Champagne. I'm just going to place this all over my eyes. So I'm going into this Morphe 35W palette. Yes, I know it's very fall-like, but guess what? There's also a lot of red in here too for Valentine's Day, so I thought it would be perfect. So I'm taking this e.l.f. brush, and I'm going into the fifth column, third one down, and I'm using a fluffy brush and just brushing that all into my outer crease. Now I'm going to this shade, which is the first column, third one down, and I'm using a flathead brush from Eco Tools, and just using this as a transition color, going from my outer crease to my inner crease. This is going to help blend out that outer crease color, plus make it a nice shade. So now I'm taking this orangey shade, it's the first column, fourth one down, and I'm just placing that in my inner corners, but not like the far inner corners, you know, where the highlight goes. Y'all get it. So now I'm taking this dark brown shade, I think it's the sixth column, fourth one down, and I'm just going to be placing this under my eye and on my outer V. I'm going to blend it out in my outer V, and then I'm going to smoke it out on my bottom lash line. Now I'm taking this other brush, and I'm going to be taking an extremely dark brown, and I'm going to be placing this actually where my eyeliner should go, on the outer part of my eye, not on the inner, like on the lid, but on the outer part of my eye. I'm just going to put that there, and then I'm going to smoke it out towards the center of my eye, and it's going to kind of give an illusion of a smoky eye that's not as much of effort, you know? Now I'm taking this really bright kind of peachy shade, kind of skin tone, and I'm going to be using this to highlight my inner corners and also kind of go a bit under my eye. This is when I decided I want to spice things up a bit, so I'm going back into that Wet n Wild highlighting palette, and I'm using that dark shade again, the one I used to originally highlight, and I'm also going to be placing that in my very inner corners, kind of over top the peachy shade, but not completely. I'm still leaving it under the eye. Now, instead of showing you all the products and, like, you know, going through a lot of extensions, I'm just going to tell you all the brow products I'm using right now. First, I'm using this brow pencil from Ulta, and I forgot what shade it's in, basically my eyebrow shade. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Brownie from the Ulta Holiday eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to kind of fill in my brows with that eyeshadow shade. Then I'm going in with the Gimme Brow brow gel from Benefit, And then after that, I'm taking my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer and putting that on the inner tips of my brow and then blending it out to make it look like a more natural brow. And then after that, I'm going over with this clear eyeshadow, not clear eyeshadow, clear brow gel by Chile. And then to end it all off, I'm just going to brush it out with this eyebrow brush, which I got from Marshall's for like $5. I know, so fancy. Now I'm going in with this Ulta eyeliner pencil in the color Blackout, and I'm putting this on my top waterline. It's kind of like tight lining, except I'm not going on the bottom, which is normally what like Pete Wentz people do. But I'm going on the top waterline. It's basically that. And then I don't know why I did a thumbs up here. Oh wait, no, yeah, y'all get it. Now I'm going in with this Ico Skinny Eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a basic wing, riding that dark line which I was talking about earlier that I did with my eyeshadow. And yeah, it's going to be a really basic eyeliner, cat eye, not cat eye, but like a sharp wing, you know what I mean? Now I'm going in with this e.l.f. brush and brushing away the bake, which I did earlier. Now I'm going to be curling my lashes. Now I'm going in with these two mascaras. I'm using the Morciel one first, just so when I put on my fake lashes, they kind of blend in and have a base to stick to, because I don't have any natural lashes, basically. So I'm using that one first, just to kind of give a nice oomph, just for the lashes to stick to, and then I'm going in with a milk one on my bottom lash line after I apply the lashes. And the long-awaited lashes. These are Noor from the Kiss collection. I think it's their Valentine's Day collection. They're really pretty. I love them. Their Valentine's Day collection is bomb. And the gel I'm using is Salon Perfect Glue. I don't know why I said gel, but yeah, you get it. And I'm just going to be applying those. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a very tricky process to apply false lashes. Now I'm going in with this Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss. I'm just going to put that under my lipstick just to give my lips a bit more plumpness. Okay, so this is where this makeup tutorial became hell on earth, because I wanted to be smart and like make it all original instead of just sticking with a basic lipstick. I don't have an Oxblood lipstick, I wish I did, but basically what I'm doing is applying this Wet n Wild Black Orchid lipstick, which is honestly perfect. It would have looked good. But so I just applied that, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to be unique. And I decided to take a red eyeshadow from the Morphe palette, or like a dark red, and put it on my lipstick, and I messed it up so much. I had to go through so many layers of concealer. Oh my god, it was awful, but it turned out right, so if you guys want to attempt this, then go ahead. So basically Black Orchid from Wet n Wild, which is honestly a really good shade, I shouldn't have messed with it, and then a red eyeshadow from Morphe. I don't even know what column down it is. That makes me so mad that I tried to mess it up. So eventually the lipstick all worked out in the end, so I'm going in with the True Match foundation again and this e.l.f. kind of little powder thing that did come with the translucent powder, but I'm using it for this. I'm just dabbing it all over my face to kind of set it, and yeah. Now to finish the look, I'm going in with this Ulta setting spray, and it's gonna look bomb! Anyway guys, that's it for the look. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you recreate it, send me a picture on Twitter, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!